All right, so did you know the Rotary Club of Wellington actually pioneered the Milk in Schools initiative in 1928 when the club supplied the undernourished children of Mount Cook School. And such was the success and popularity of the endeavour that other Rotary clubs nationwide soon followed suit, and improvements to the health and well-being of children were described by Rotarians at the time as both surprising and gratifying, so much so that Savage's Labour government nationalised the program in 1937, and the rest is history. Unfortunately, stories like this tend to be too infrequently told. So my name is Hamish Dick. I'm a Victoria University of Wellington student, and I've been assisting on the Mana Tangata Centennial History project as part of a summer research scholarship since November. And I'd like to sincerely thank the club for this opportunity and express my immense respect for the incredible contribution to New Zealand society that has been made by Rotarians these past 98 years. So this research has involved a review of literature, interviews with Rotarians, communication with clubs across New Zealand and the Pacific, and the collation and analysis of this historical information and material. The findings of this research have been recorded for use by both Dr. Stephen Clark, author of the Centennial History, who some of you will know, and the Rotary Centenary Committee, and I trust are of value to Rotary and Rotarians as a source of information and knowledge about oneself, and Wellington, of course, being the first club established in New Zealand. So one might be interested to learn that 3 national histories have already been written in 1955, 71 and 83. So it's about time for a 4th, and it's needed as well. Many clubs and Rotarians I've encountered have been unaware of the richness of their own history. And with no doubt, Rotary has an intricately woven history of projects and events, both large and small, from Paul Harris's rapturously received welcome to the country in 1935 to the foundation of the Crippled Children's Society in the same year, from 2 international presidents and the Polio Plus campaign to more grounded community projects such as the Otago Albatross Colony, the building of a hostel for Māori at a time when most proprietors refused to serve travelling Māori, the construction of Rotary halls at Massey University, and even projects far smaller in scale but of no less significance, like the construction of a skate park in Matamata, careers days for students, and of course bake sales, bucket collections and fun runs. I'm in no shortage of examples to provide, but I am short of time. So what I've found these past few months, most importantly, is that each Rotary Club I've come into contact with is inherently defined by its community, just as the community is defined by the club. So this thought allows us to jump forward quite quickly to the present day and ask, what does it mean to be a Rotarian now? And one Rotary Club president along the way commented to me that to him, Rotary is like a secular religion. He argued that Rotary presents a set of principles and ethics according to which one's life may be guided. And similarly, another Rotarian commented to me that Rotary is not so much an organisation as it is simply a values-based community. And this theme has been recurrent. And so I'm sure this sounds familiar to all of you. Rotary is obviously a change maker, a leader for ethics in all business, and a conscience for the community. But another recurring theme I've encountered these past months is the challenge that Rotary faces as the world changes. And indeed, this is a challenge faced by almost all clubs of any shape and size. So I believe the Centenary and its exciting menu of projects, such as Give Every Child a Future, complement the Mana Tangata history and allow Rotary an invaluable opportunity to market itself as a change maker, not less relevant in today's uncertain world, but more relevant because of it. And so certainly a common theme throughout interviews was that Rotary needs to adapt, and given the appropriateness of this year as the 30th anniversary of Women in the Club, it's evident this conversation's not a new one. So my third question of research, as you can see there, was how might Rotary adapt in order to thrive in our uncertain future? And it was through this lens that I approached the project as a whole, and it was this question that seemed to be on the forefront of many Rotarians' minds. And it was remarked that the history must be a celebration of the next 100 years to come, not simply a reflection of the past. So pondering this, and to conclude, I'll conclude with the thoughts of one Rotarian from Hamilton, who told me that Rotary's got a very, very bright future, and in his words, he says, all it takes is for a number of people within a club to have a will and desire and the time and energy, and these people are out there, no question about that. After all, as the American writer George William Curtis said, while we read history, we make history, and this has never been truer. And I'd like to thank you for this opportunity and the time to speak to you all today.